Here we go. Right from here. So if you guys are watching this in the future, skip ahead to 2:33 and listen, and you'll understand Constant Sue through the feedback from your peers on the panel exactly the problems. They say what the problem is, but your mind will not, it won't soak through your mind. It will make no impression upon you. They couldn't get a word in edgewise. It was all about Nicolina, to the point where Nicolina had to come and apologize to Queen Bee for unintentionally being the topic of this live stream. Constant Sue, you need to change your ways. Here's what the problem is. Constant Sue, one, can't take criticism. She can't compute the fact that she might be doing something wrong, okay? Or what it is she believes might be a bit flawed, that she needs to adjust. Constant Sue, it doesn't seem, is very open to even the idea of change, to the idea of being wrong. But does not contradict with her critical thinking abilities when she's doing what she believes to be important research. Her important fucking research is, you're going to be infuriated when you come to an understanding of her definition of the word research. You're going to be insulted, frustrated. You may as well even throw that word right out the fucking window in this situation, because that's not what you're doing, Constant Sue. Okay? What you're doing is monkey see, monkey do to everybody else. Because here's Constant Sue coming along, trying to claim that she's doing exactly what it is somebody else is doing, without realizing that you're crossing all kinds of moral, social boundaries with other creators, and refusing to recognize that. But somehow other people should take your feelings into consideration, and your information is somehow valid. Your information is the same information everybody else had access to in the first place. It's like you're so eager to have what it is that you think somebody else does on their channel that you go and synthetically recreate it on yours, and don't mind all the flaws, because there's always an argument with you. No, just you will always argue. Doesn't mean there's a valid argument. There's not even a valid topic, for fuck's sakes, woman.
Nicolina is to Constant Sue as Bombshell is to the
Right.
girl.
Right.
That's just the obsession level is ridiculous. Like, again, if you know somebody, number one, we're all adults, right? None of us can make somebody stop saying something or do something. As a community, those of us who stand together and say, yes, this is what I stand against, 100%. We can say that, but it doesn't mean you can force somebody to not do what they want to do.
You allow them on your channel.
So let's think about that.
You can tell people about them, and you can just ignore them.
Did you catch that? So, Constance, we're going to analyze your point here. So you've laid down what it is that you're doing and why you're documenting their bad behavior. But you specified a particular reason. So you could store it away, so you could pull it up later and use it against that person. That's what I heard. There's nothing wrong with the one or either one, but how you're doing it in this community seems to be rather, I'd say you're lacking a lot of self-awareness in this situation.
You know, just acknowledge the point that if you've done this, you've done this, you've done
So
this.
is it fair to say that without actually saying anything at all, Constance wants to improve the quality of live streams by policing the people that could potentially be up on other people's live streams? How much sense does that make? You're really assuming that all of these other people want things a certain way. Is it not just enough to make a piece and have a legitimate opinion about obvious bad behavior? You can't get out of your mindset. You're so fucking affected by Nicolina that you can't even shake it out of your mind. You're personally affected by it. You can see it. You can fucking see it. Nicolina has you so twisted up and tied, and you're pissed off for no fucking reason, you got to give it up. Why you just can't apologize, say, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. It was probably the booze, and just be friends and get on with things and have an interesting channel. I'll never know. But you're all buried in all of this pretend delusional fucking research that you think that you do, but really you get it from other people's channels because somebody else is talking about it first, and you went and read some fucking article. That's not research, bitch. Okay, your opinion is not fucking research. You calling an Ernie sock account and having a conversation doesn't constitute research that people would fucking pay for. All right? You've got to have an analytical mind. You don't even do the word research justice. And you need to recognize that. You need to humble yourself, or you're going to be forever stuck in this rut.